Hello, Dr. Howard. I'm Spencer. I sat in the front row every day of class, and I guess I'll just open up by saying that I'm really grateful for the work that you put into class and the time that you spent preparing every day. I can tell that you're really thoughtful about how you prepare the things that you share with us in class and the things that you decide to include in these survey type classes that are great for me as an engineering student. I don't get a lot of this kind of liberal arts aspects of my education outside of these generals. I know a lot of people complain about them, but I've found a lot of value in learning about people in different times and different places from me. And I find that knowing a little bit about what life was like for other people gives me a better understanding of how to help people by better understanding the challenges that they face and the struggles that they've had to go through. I'm better poised as an engineer to solve the problems that people have in their lives. You might be able to see my guitar back there. Originally, my plan was to, I guess not on this guitar, but on my other guitar. Originally my plan was to learn one of the guitar pieces that we covered when we talked about Spanish music, but my strings broke on my guitar, and I really didn't have the time or the means to replace them, so instead I'm going to just summarize some of the more important things that I've gotten out of this class. I really like how we started this class. You encouraged us to be introspective about the music that we consume, where it comes from, how it's made, who's profiting off of it. And I think that sort of thoughtful consideration about our actions and their consequences is really valuable and is something that a lot of people neglect and maybe take for granted, assuming that their consumption of music, television, even products, like economically speaking, is not important. And I appreciate that you provided an opportunity for the people in our class to consider if the things that they believe or the things that they enjoy had some additional harmful consequence to someone else. And I think that having these conversations that encourage people to be introspective gives people room to consider their preconceived notions about the world. Instead of kind of talking around the point, I'll be a little bit more specific. I grew up in a very conservative household with a lot of traditional kind of Christian views, and I'm still, a faithful practicing member of the church, but I've learned that how I view a lot of economic, government, and fiscal policies as an adult has changed significantly from what I accepted as the best way to do things as a child. That I interpret a lot of the actions of powerful people in a more negative light, because I believe that more people need to work harder to have these kinds of considerations of taking care of the people that historically haven't been taken care of. And I think that this class has given a lot of people the opportunity to have considerations of their own of this nature.